Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Man, what an honor to come live into your guys' life tonight. We appreciate it. If you're watching this on the replay, we're 11 minutes late because we Zoom Zoom was not working and our tech was not working. So we came through on StreamYard, and Sarah and Tony have been traveling all day. Are there in Cabo for the Modera Escape, and they figured this thing out quick. So I have Sarah and Tony Zalecki on with me. I have Wayne Johnson. Both are elite Black threes, and they'll kind of share their perspective with you here in a moment. But my friends, this is going to be an epic November. We are so excited to be able to do this with you, and I'm excited to kind of share with you what we've been doing. There's a lot of people that have been working really hard behind the scenes to put this together for you and to make this run as smooth as possible. The number one thing I want you to know is we've got you covered, okay? So sometimes when you hear like we just got off the corporate kickoff call and it's like, oh my gosh, you can just tell it's gonna be so big. One of the biggest mistakes you can make, it's a mistake I want you to avoid. So just start with me right here, is just going and just blasting your social media. Just like, you're not going to believe this. We don't want to do that, because we've got kind of a strategic day by day by day, also section by section by section plan for you, so that you're marketing really smoothly and attracting people to you and building your VIP list and the whole thing. Okay, so just know we've got a plan for you. I know you're excited and fired up, which you should be, but know that what the biggest mistake you could make right now is just going and just kind of blasting people with it. Okay, that's the first thing. Second thing I want you to know is they'll have gift cards. Gift cards are huge for us. So gift cards are great for your teachers and your coaches and your pastors and your kids' friends, parents, and the whole thing. Gift cards are huge for us too. So those will come towards the end of the month. Last thing is November last year was our biggest month ever. And what we're doing this year is basically a similar but better version of what we did last year. So just know that we've done this before. This isn't year one. In fact, it's funny, Tony and Sarah and I think this is year number 8 that we've done these Black Fridays. And the first one we were kind of bumpy, you know what I'm saying? And the second one we were a little better, and third one we were better. This one's going to be absolutely off the charts. Now, October, what we just finished, was the biggest month in company history. My friends, congratulations. You just finished the biggest month in company history. This year, 2021, will be the biggest year ever. 2020 was 300% bigger than 19, and 19 was the biggest year ever. Anyway, every year we've gotten bigger. This will be the biggest year ever. Every month this year, every month in 2021 has been the biggest month we've ever had of that month. We just finished October. October is the biggest month we've ever had. Congratulations to each of you, to your hard work. The work that you're doing matters. The work that you're doing is adding value to people and is making the world a better place. And so we're really proud of you. And so huge congrats and pat on the back. Even, how it is. Sometimes you have ebbs and flows in your business. You'll have ups and downs, ebbs and flows. It's just part of life, part of business. So even if this was an ebb month for you, just know it's still part of the biggest month ever. That's a great sign, right? It's a great overall sign. Last thing I want to do is I want to kind of see if I can walk you through some of the what we call our sections. We're going to do it in sections. So Sarah and Tony, I'm going to bring Wayne on, and Wayne's going to lay out for you a calendar that will be in the legacy team. And it's a way that you can kind of understand what section we're in. When Wayne's done, I'll walk you through kind of how the daily flow is going to work. So he'll kind of give you, in essence, the phase or the section. Then I'll give you the day-to-day. And then Tony and Sarah can kind of bring us home. So Wayne, just respect you and your wife a ton. I can't wait to see you this week in Cabo. I've been really working on my beach volleyball game, so I'm excited to see if I can, really show you how it's done on the beach volleyball, court, and just respect you a ton as a leader, respect you a ton as a man, and you're just really world class. And so we're grateful for you, for your leadership and for your vision and for the work that you've done behind the scenes to make this month awesome. So I'll kind of turn it over to you, and then I'll come back on here in a minute.
Absolutely. And thank you guys, for if you're new or you've just been in Modera for a little bit, this will be our third November. And I'll tell you guys, the first November, just like Justin was saying, we just flew into it like, what is happening? And the volume came. And then the next year we were like a little more prepared and the volume was an avalanche. But I'll tell you this, the deals and the setup that Modera is doing on the back end is like 10 times better than last year. But the plan we have going into it this year is like 100 times better. Okay. So I want you to know this phrase for your entire business is you want to plan the work and then you want to work the plan. So, and you know, have a goal set up. So let me show you this high level roadmap. This is going to be the overall view of what we're doing this whole entire month. And so let me see, did that pop up, Justin? Is that being shared?
Sorry, I muted myself out. Yeah, I can see
okay.
it. It's up.
All right. So hopefully, all right, I can see that it's, so here, top roadmap vision. And here's the thing, like, we're very sensitive. My wife and I, we have 7 kids. So we know what it's like to have a packed life, a schedule, you know, we need to do all these things. So hopefully this gives you what my wife coined this phrase, like, we want to work our business with peace and ease. And when you build this right, you can work it with peace and ease if you have that plan laid out and you know that, you know, you start with the end in mind. So just real quick here, you know, I would encourage you to print this off today and write down your month goal, like your promoter rank, your builder rank, your total customer points. What do you want your organization to look like? And then you can start to work back through this whole entire month. But how we laid this out, and then Justin's going to come back and really drill down with everything that's set up. Everyone's set up on the back end is incredible. You know, we have all these key anchor dates throughout the month. So those are very, you know, important. And then subscribing to the text alerts, getting on there. Everything is going to be replicated in the guides, that guide number 34 in Legacy. So you're not going to miss any of the things that you're supposed to do here. But then we're here. It's November 1st. So we're in VIP list push right now. And we're going to do that all this week. And then we're going to start to slowly reveal the promos. And that's what everyone's laid out, this amazing plan. And then on the 11th, we got the SM, the VIP orders, and continuing to just build that daily focus to when the customer launch happens. And then we have some other strategies that we're going to be inserting throughout the month, you know, a referral rally. And this is kind of talk to your leader about what that will look like to make it happen. And then finishing out in Cyber Monday. And so, you know, our vision for all of you is that you'll see this calendar, you'll see to set a goal. You know, November is going to be incredible, but I'm really seeing that you're going to be able to teach your team and yourself how to really set a plan every month beyond this. Like what we're doing this month is how you can build that leveraged income freedom into your life for the rest of your Modere career by following a plan exactly like this. So this is like the setup right now for the biggest step up you've ever had in your business if you can master these habits and start to teach it to your team. So I'll kick it back to you, Justin. We're just so grateful and excited to be a part of this team that's so many hands are lifting this. It just made it incredible.
So notice in the bottom right, when on that calendar it says Guide 34. Guide 34 of Legacy will be one of your home bases. Guide 34 of Legacy will be a home base. Another key home base will be the texting service. We'll be texting you every single day. So let me kind of walk you guys through how that's going to look. Let me see if I can share my screen here.
Oh, sorry, I unshared it, but.
No, you're good. Let me share mine real quick. All right, share screen. Let's see. Give me 1 sec here, guys. I'm gonna do entire screen. Come on, baby. Let's see if StreamYard's gonna let me share. All right, Wayne, let me know if that pulls up here in a sec. Browser can't access. All right, whatever.
Here, I'll try to reshare mine.
Browser issues. You know what I'll do? I'm gonna text you what I want you to share here real quick. So Wayne, pull this up for me real fast.
Can you put it in Messenger? It's not going to come through if
I. Can I text it? If not, it's no big deal. So check this out, guys. Here's what we're gonna do. You should have actually got it. For those of you, all right, let me give you 2 quick things. For those of you that are you're already finished with your 120 days of text. You're already finished. You should have gotten a text today. If not, don't stress. You'll get one tomorrow. But we've started the daily text. In those texts has the first one has a video that Andrea did. Andrea Gephardt. She's one of our Elite 3 Platinum Black Ones. She did a video, kind of like a little training video in day 1 to kind of help you set up all of November. In addition to that, it has your daily post and your daily stories. If you didn't get it, don't stress, my friends. It's all good. You can go to Guide 34. The same post is waiting for you in Guide 34 of Legacy. So again, Guide 34, it will be a home base for you, as well as the daily text will be a home base for you as well. So you can get all the information that you need. So in there it has all your daily posts and stories. The videos that we housed in there, some of the stories are on videos. In our texting service, you can't use video. It doesn't let you do it as simply. I love that. That's a banner headline. Everything's in Guide 34. So they don't let you do it as simply on the text. It's just simply holding your finger down. So it's in a Google form. You can download it from a Google form. It's still pretty simple to download, but you need to download the video, save it to your camera roll from Google form. And that's all just in the daily text. Okay. So again, just to repeat, you'll get your daily text, each day. And then in addition to that same information will be in Guide 34. We'll keep that updated every single day. We're not going to post all 30 days worth of posts day one. We're going to post like what you need for the next day, what you need for the next day. So you'll always have what you need right there for you and for your team. And they'll know exactly what to do every single day. Like Wayne said, right now, for these first basically 5 days from days 1 through 5, November 1st through 5th, we're in what we call VIP list building mode. This is when we're going to build your VIP list. The whole system has been designed to help you to build your list, help you to have people say, hey, I'd like to learn more about some of your promotions. I'd like to learn more about some of the stuff that you guys are doing. So that's what the goal is now. The sale actually goes on sale on the 18th of November. So we have a plan every single day laid out for you of exactly what we're going to do between now and then. So I wish I could show you guys my screen, but what's their name is struggling with me. So StreamYard's not like me right now.
I don't know if this helped, Justin, to have this backup. Some people are asking about the text alerts, how to get on the text alert, and just the roadmap here. I'll share that real quick if that helps.
Yeah, so you see over on the right-hand side, it says you can text the word go to this one here, to this number here. That's one way to get on the text alerts. If you're not already on it, many of you are already on it, meaning you already have subscribed. If you have already subscribed to the text alerts when you first joined, you don't have to redo it. Okay, my friend, you don't have to redo it. Many of you have downloaded the Shout app, which the Shout app is, by the way, that's probably the most foolproof way to get the text. And all of this is in Guide 1 of Legacy. So let me say that one more time. The Shout app, the link that you need, everything is in Guide 1 of Legacy. So when you're getting someone started, you can go right back to Guide number 1 of Legacy Team, and you can click on that Shout app and get the Shout app. That way, we don't have any issues with your carrier. Your carrier would be like Verizon, AT&T, et cetera. We don't have any of those issues. But again, going back to what you see here in the bottom right on the daily focus, you can check the Legacy Team Facebook group, and you can check Guide 34 for what you're supposed to do each day. Okay. So with that said, my friends, here's what I would share with you. This will be the biggest month in the history of the company. We're about to have the biggest month that we've had. I've been working on this for 9 years. We launched the company in February of 8 years ago, so coming up on our 8th year anniversary. And so, this will be the biggest month. You're going to make history this month, and it's going to be a big month. I do want to encourage you to think of it this way. This month, we're going to help you go from being an earner, a spender to an earner. A lot of times people shop, but they don't know how to create. They don't know how to create value. This month, you're going to create value. And so our goal is that January 15th, that credit card statement hits, and you can pay that statement. You don't go into debt this holiday season. You actually earn some additional spending cash. And that starts really this month. So with that said, Wayne, what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn it over to Tony and Sarah. Tony and Sarah, for those of you that have been with us, Tony and Sarah are the very first people in the world that said yes to Modere. They've been traveling all day. Bless their hearts. They're in the hospitality room. Their room's not ready. You guys ever had that? You're just like, please put me in my room. Please, I beg you. They're in the hospitality suite, and they're sweet enough to come join us. So, but they are true visionaries in our profession. They're true visionaries in Modere. There's no question about that. They saw a vision to Modere before Modere had a name, and before it was a thing to see a vision for, and have become truly legends in our profession, certainly legends in our business. And so, excited to be able to hear their insights and their thoughts as we kind of help you just kind of get your head right a little bit and position yourself to really take advantage of what's going to happen here. So Tony and Sarah, we love you guys. Thanks so much for joining us, even after traveling all day. And we're super excited to be able to have you close us out here.
Okay, awesome. Can you hear me okay? I just want to make sure.
Great.
Okay, awesome. Well, hi, everybody. Oh, my gosh, it's so good to be with you guys. Like Justin said, yes, we are in the hospitality room. We were like begging them. We're like, we have to get on a Zoom to see all of our friends. We have to get on this Zoom. So here we are. Oh, my gosh, guys. I know the chats have already been blowing up. Everybody is so excited about, what we have here at Modair. Like, guys, like, drop me a heart if you are like so proud to represent Modair, right? I mean, I've been here 8 years now, and every day I'm just like, I am so proud to be here. And I literally, every time when I talk to people, I'm like, waiting for them to say, so what do you do? Because I can't wait to say, I do Modair, right? It's just so cool. And I love what Wayne had talked about, because first of all, guys, 7 children. I saw some people in the chat, they were like, shoot, I got no excuse. None of us have an excuse when it comes to building a business. I sit down and I talk to them for a minute, and they put me back in check real quick. But I think, that's the thing, is that I'm so grateful that there's so many incredible leaders that came together that are on this Zoom, that and a lot of them that aren't, but they're actually participating in this Zoom right now, that, gosh, they did such a fantastic job of putting this all together. And, I think probably the greatest gift that you could give everyone that has spent so much time piecing all this incredible things together here in the legacy. And then obviously we have all the lines built in, right? We're all kind of what Tony says, all for one and one for all. Like, the best gift that you could give them is to go out and crush it this month. Like, that's the very best gift that you could give these guys. And, I know a lot of you guys are brand new, and you feel like you're probably even already drinking from a fire hose, right? You're like, what is happening right now? But I will tell you, I'd much rather be part of this kind of buzz than being part of a company that's dead, right? So I love being a part of this kind of, like, what I call kind of like the wildness of network marketing. It's just so fun to be a part of it. And, I want to encourage you guys, and I know that my better half, he's going to share some great stuff with you guys tonight. But, I think about, just the last, just number of years that we've been part of Modair, but really even the profession as a whole. And some of you guys know our story. Gosh, we've been around for a while. And, what definitely went through the school of hard knocks in our business. But, I was sharing with some of the leaders the other day, and they asked me, they're like, please share this, because they said, I think it will make an impact on a lot of the people that are watching. Is, I look back at my business, and people ask me, what would you do differently? Right. And there really isn't anything that I would do different. Like, all the things that I went through helped me become who I am today. But I will tell you, there is one thing that I wish I would have done early on in my career. And it's just one thing. I wish that I would have dreamt bigger, faster. I wish I would have dreamt bigger, faster. I want to give you guys permission to dream these big, crazy dreams that you feel a little bit kind of like even silly, even thinking, oh my gosh, is this even possible? But I think, for me, that's what I love so much about this amazing profession, is the possibility. Like, I know some of you guys are, getting in here and you're excited about the Black Friday, and you're like, well, hey, my goal is just to rank up a month, just once, right, this month. And I'm here to share with you guys, there's going to be people that are participating on this Zoom that are going to go from 0 to, I'm talking platinum 3 in a couple of days. There's going to be people that are just getting started that are going to go to elite this month. There's going to be people that are D2 that are going to go elite. There are people that are E1 that are going to go elite 3, right? And so forth. And so I want to give you permission to, not just take baby steps in this business this month. Like, give yourself permission to have what I call kind of like this quantum leap, right? And the tools are in place, the amazing training is in place. And, if there is ever a time for us to, quote unquote, double down on our business and find some extra time to put in the hours and to make it happen, it would be this month. And I know Wayne has seen it. I know Justin's seen it. I know Tony's seen it. I know a lot of the other leaders have seen it. Like, we have literally seen the month of November completely change someone's trajectory of their entire career here at Modair. Like, we've seen people kind of just getting the ball rolling to like having unbelievable success and using this as what Justin talks about as a springboard, right? A springboard into having the best year ever, right? Going into 2022. And so we're excited. I just want to encourage you guys to not be afraid to have those crucial conversations with your family, not being afraid to, set those rewards up with your kids. where you're like, hey, kids, you know what? I'm going to be working a little bit harder this month, right? I'm going to be putting some extra hours in. I might be on a few more Zooms. But what would you like to do when we hit that goal of whatever? When we go platinum, kids, what should we do, right? Or, hey, or you're talking to your better half. Hey, honey, like, what should we do when we go elite this month? Or when we go team leader, what should we do? So I think it's really important because I know a lot of us are going to be, obviously putting a lot more time this month because of just the rewards that so many of us are going to be able to have because of the efforts of November. I want to encourage you to make sure that you sit down and have that quick conversation with your spouse, with your partner, with your kids, because those rewards are really important. Because then they're going to remember, hey, this is what we're all doing together, right? It's not what dad's just doing or what mom's doing or whoever, right? It's what we're doing collectively as a family. And I promise you, like, it will pay off so huge with getting the buy-in of your family, especially when it comes to the month of November.
Well, you said it best, babe. I mean, this is your month.
Yeah.
And I want you to put in the chat right now, I want you to put, this is my month.
Yes.
Put that in the chat right now. I want to hear that in the chat this month. And here's what I know. Like, I'm just going through this information. I've seen this information. There's so many people that have worked tirelessly to put this all together, collaboration, but this truly is the ultimate game plan. Like, you have everything that you need to really go out and do whatever you want with it in November. And someone asked me this morning, they said, Tony, what's the difference between a good November and what's the difference of me maximizing this November with this ultimate game plan that you guys laid out? And I said, here is the key ingredient. Like, I told this person, you don't have time to be afraid to make the call. You don't have time to think about, should I talk to this person about the product? Should I ask this person if they're interested? Like, you don't have time for any of that this month. Like, you've got to be moving with speed. You got to be moving and talking to people and setting your weeks up and knowing what your days look like and what you're getting done and who you're following up with and what path you're putting them on. And you're not missing anything this month. Like, this is not the month to be laid back, to be wondering what they're going to think, to be wondering, should I talk to this person? Should I have this conversation now? Should I do this live? Should I go in this chat? Should I go on TikTok? Should I do this reel? Like, just do it. Like, you don't have time.
The answer is yes to all of it.
Like, just do it right now, because all that stuff is going to feed into this ultimate game plan. And we're powerful. Like, you know enough. You don't need another training. You don't need to listen to another thing. Like, you know enough right now to go and maximize this month and blow your business up, where people look at you and go, holy cow, you just started that Modere thing, that social retail thing, and you're like 7-8 rank advancements. You're getting all these promotions. I'm like, what is happening to your business? Like, if you've been here a couple months, guess what can happen? This can be your moment. This can be your time. This can be what you need. This can be your key month to set up your elite run right with what you do this month. If you've been here for a little bit and maybe you've been up, you've been down, you've been up, you've been down, guess what? You get to write your new story this month.
Yeah.
Like, you get to put your new people in. You get to create, 2-3 times the check you ever, receive from Modere this month. You get to help X amount of people win, make money, have success, and just, go to another level in their business. And here's the thing I'll tell you as I close up. Like, you want to take this and you want to just be so laser focused with what we're talking about, between now and the end of the month. And please do this. Do not get distracted. It is so easy today to look left, to look right, to go down this rabbit hole, to go down this lane. And all of a sudden you come up for air and you're like, what happened to 3-4 days of my business? Oh my gosh, I just lost 3-4 days of my business. Do not get distracted this month. And some of you, it's going to be a real challenge for you because, distractions are all around us right now. But here's what you got to do. You got to say, you know what? I'm not getting distracted this month. I'm going to be laser focused. I'm talking to everybody. My plan's tight. I'm going to plug into the ultimate game plan here. I'm going to maximize this thing. I'm not going to have a good November. I'm going to maximize my November, and I am not going to slow down. And I'm going to bring as many people around me closer to this and as many people around me that want to be a part of this, closer to me, closer to this team, closer to these leaders, closer to these Facebook pages, closer to the people that can let them see a bigger vision so that we can help them win big, just like you're going to win big. So we can't wait to see what happens. We're rooting you on. We're rooting you on. We're going to be doing it right with you. And like Justin says, we will do more this month than we ever have done in 8.5 years.
Love it, man. Can you guys feel their energy and feel their passion and their excitement? So this is just the beginning of where we're going. All right. Couple calls to action and let's wrap it up. Okay. Where can you go to get all the information? This is our pop quiz, right? So guide 34. So guide 34, if you ever don't know what to post, guide 34 is going to have exactly what you need. If you need to get, if you're not in the texting service, if you've already subscribed to it, you'll start receiving the text. If you're not, you're going to download the Shout app. You can go to guide number 1 in Legacy to get that. But let me show you guys this. So you guys can go to the Shout app right now, or if the text that came to you, and you'll have gotten your first month's text. The team has done such a great job, man. These look just amazing. You've got the training by Andrea here. You've got all exactly what you're supposed to post, all of the PDF guides, and just everything you need to make this just awesome. So every single day, you'll know exactly what to do. I would encourage you to get, those of you that have a team, get with your team. Make sure your team's plugged in. Make sure they're tagged in this video. Like, don't let people miss November. Don't let them just sleep on it. Like, this is a great time to get them, kind of restarted, if you will, or relaunched, if you will. My friends, I just want to end with this. This is just the beginning. That's the whole point. This is just the start of where this is all going. So we'll have the biggest November we've ever had. We're going to finish next month as the biggest December we've ever had, which will finish the biggest year we've ever had, leading us into 2022, which will be the launch of Social Retail 2.0. It's just the beginning. Our vision as a company is to create the most rewarding and viral consumer brand on the planet. The most rewarding and viral consumer brand on the planet. We've started this process in the last 8 years. This is just going to look like a stepping stone into where we're headed with Social Retail 2.0 and the next step, the evolution of the business. So, my friend, you're in the right place at the right time. This is one of those places people look for their whole life. And so let's make sure that you recognize it and you do something about it. You really, get focused and go to work. So guide 34, if you need the information, or if the daily text will come to you as well. And let's go out there and let's go change the world together. We love you guys. Wayne and Bethany and Sarah and Tony, thank you so much. And guys, let's go have a November to remember, have a ton of fun doing it, and go serve at a high level. You guys are the best. Talk soon.
Bye, everybody. Let's do this.